Hey, what's up guys, it's Chibber here, and today I have a brand new super cool video for you guys. But first, I just want to thank you guys for all the support on the channel. You guys have literally been amazing. Like, I'm back from my vacation. I feel like that break was really good for me. Like, I feel like, I feel like a new person now because I took some time. I took time to relax. I took time to just chill and not be so stressed out all the time. And now, I'll take breaks every once in a while. Like maybe every year I'll go on like a 2-week vacation or something, and every week I'll take a couple days off. But I'm going to start taking everything a lot more seriously. I'm going to start like making better content, and you guys are going to be, it's going to be great. It's going to be great for everyone. So hopefully you guys enjoy the content that I put out, because I'm going to be putting all my effort into it. I'm going to be making every video super lit. Also on top of all that. But anyways, I still will have 2 more gambling videos though on the channel, so look out for those. But after that, we're going to be switching over to just non-sponsored videos. Like, I'm going to do the content that I want to make, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And as long as I have your guys' support, we'll be able to make this happen. So as long as you guys come to the Twitch streams, also I got merch, I got a lot of things. So there's a lot of ways to support the channel. Plus I also want to start doing like weekly kind of like vlog content, maybe exclusively for like Patreon supporters and subs, and I don't know, regardless. But now that I'm back, I'm going to be mainly focusing on Twitch streams, but of course I will make videos live on streams. So I think that'll allow me to make better content anyways. So we'll have maybe 1 or 2 videos a week plus 5 streams. It's going to be a good time. I am going to make most of my videos on stream so you guys can come see the process and maybe even give a couple suggestions that'll help make the content better. Regardless though, the link is in the description down below, so come follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/TurboMotionZ, best Twitch stream on YouTube. On Twitch. When we get to 250 subs, we're going to start doing regular giveaways. And of course, when we get partnered, we're going to do a huge 3+ knife giveaway and more. Like way later in the future, when we get really, really big on Twitch, we'll give away a Karambit Blue Gem. So anyways, let's get on to the video. Anyways, hey everybody, welcome to this brand new video. Today we're going to be checking out the best CSGO skins for every single case in the game. This is going to be a 2-part series. This is part number 1. I don't know why I'm like looking at the camera and like... There's going to be no face cam in this video. So anyways, the first case in the game is the CSGO weapon case. This is the first case to ever come out. And believe it or not, it actually came out on a Wednesday, August 14th, 2013. This and the Esports 2013 case came out at the exact same time. And there are a lot of really cool skins. Obviously, there's the skulls, there's the wings, there's the ultraviolet, the dark water, there's the dark water USPS, the dragon tattoo. And then of course, when you get to the higher tier stuff, there's the hypnotic, the AK case hardened, and the op lightning strike. And honestly, guys, I think my favorite skin in this case is the case hardened. Not because like a regular case hardened is like worth so much money or whatever, but literally because blue gems. So yeah, and that's why the AK-47 case hardened is the best skin in the CSGO weapon case 1. Next case. Next up, we have the Esports 2013 case. This was the second case ever released in CSGO. It came out at the exact same time as the CSGO case 1, and they released the Doom FAMAS kitty, the FAMAS Doom kitty, the Mag 7 Memento, the M4 Faded Zebra, the Sawed-Off Orange Didipat, the P250 Splash, the Galil Orange Didipat, the Op Boom, the Red Laminate, and the Death by Kitty. So a lot of cool skins, but of course my personal favorite is the Death by Kitty, so that's why I chose the Death by Kitty as the #1 skin in the Esports 2013 case. Pretty damn cool in my opinion. Next up is the Operation Bravo case, the 3rd case ever released to the game. It was released on a Thursday, September 19th, 2013. Obviously, it has a lot of cool skins as well. It has the G3 Demeter, it has the Black Limba, the Bone Pile, the Tempest, the Shattered, the Wave Spray, the Graven, the Bright Water, the Zerka, the Overgrowth, and of course, it also has the Ocean Foam, the Emerald Dragon, the Graphite, and in terms of coverts, it has the Fire Serpent, and then the Golden Koi. All, like, a lot of these are super cool. And it was really tough for me to pick one in particular, but I had to go with the Fire Serpent. It's just the most iconic skin in the case. The Fire Serpent is the main reason why people unbox this case and do trade-ups for it. The AK Fire Serpent is the most expensive non-pattern based AK in the game by far. It is worth so much money, but I guess it's worth that much for a reason, right? Because people like it. So yeah, the king of the Bravo case is the Fire Serpent. Next case. All right, next up we have the CSGO weapon case #2. This case came out November 6th, 2013 on a Wednesday. And it includes such skins as the P250 Hive, the Blue Titanium Tech 9, the FAMAS Hexan, the M41S Blood Tiger, the Scar 20 Crimson Web, the Nova Graphite, the Hemoglobin, the MP9 Hypnotic, the 5.7 Case Hardened, the USPS Serum, the Cold Blooded, and the SSG Blood in the Water. It was pretty obvious which one I picked. I obviously picked the Blood in the Water because when you think of scouts in the game, what comes to mind, right? Back in the day, the Blood in the Water was literally the #1 scout skin in the game. And then when the Dragonfire released, it kind of like dethroned it as the best, but I think the Blood in the Water is still pretty insane. Like, I still use it occasionally every once in a while because it's such a cool iconic skin. So Blood in the Water is the best skin in the CSGO weapon case too. Next case. All right, guys, the next case in this video is the Esports 2014 winter case. And of course, you can't forget about all of the cool skins in this case. They're actually mostly blue themed, but the Azure Zebra, there's the Water Sigil, there's the Steel Disruption, the Nightshade, the Blue Titanium, the Ghost Camo, Blind Spot, the Blue Laminate, the After Image, Cobalt Disruption, the Electric Hive, and of course also the X-Ray. By the way, I'm not like reading the name of the actual like gun itself because you can kind of, you know, well, you can literally see it on screen. And out of all these cool skins, like, I don't know, it was really tough for me to pick one in particular, but I ended up going with the Desert Eagle Cobalt Disruption just because it's my personal favorite skin in the case. So, yep. Desert Eagle Cobalt Disruption is my favorite skin in the Esports 2013 weapon case. It's been confirmed. Next case. Next up is the Winter Offensive case, and this was actually a really cool case that came out back in the day. Believe it or not, this was actually the first case that ever came out with an Asimov skin, the M4A4 Asimov. But this skin came out on December 18th, 2013 on a Wednesday, same day as the Esports 2013 winter case. So if you were kind of thinking like, when did the Esports 2013 winter case came out? December 18th, just like the Winter Offensive case. 2 winter cases in one day. But anyways, it has skins like the Magma, the Cobalt Halftone, the Sandstorm, the Kami, the Rising Skull, the Pulse, the Marina, the Rose Iron, the Mendy, the Guardian, the Redline, the Kraken, and of course, the Asimov. And of course, you know, you guys know exactly which one I picked to be my favorite. I picked the M4A4 Asimov. I was gonna say, can you guys think of a better M4A4 skin? The Howl. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So what do I even say about the Asimov? Like, it's just a really sick skin, and it's by far my favorite skin in the Winter Offensive case, personally. You guys, feel free to disagree. Feel free to let me know in the comments down below if your opinions are different, because of course, you know, it all really comes down to personal preference. Like, no skin is better than another. It's just personal preference. Next up is the CSGO Weapon Case 3, and believe it or not, this was actually the first and only case to ever only include pistols. And it was released on February 14th, 2014 on, you guessed it, a Wednesday. This case basically has all pistol skins. It has the Panthers, it has the red frag cam, the blue fissure, the stainless, the crimson web, the titanium bit, the tread plate, the Copper Galaxy, the Heirloom, the Fuchsia is now the Undertow, and the Victoria. But because I used the P250 the most, I ended up going with the P250 Undertow as my favorite skin in CSGO Weapon Case 3. But you guys can feel free to disagree all you want. I was considering going with the Crimson Web, but it's a CZ. I don't use the CZ. I literally picked the Undertow just because I use the P250 a lot more than I use the CZ. Next case. Next up is one of my favorite cases ever released to CSGO, the Operation Phoenix Weapon Case. The Operation Phoenix case included the Sandstorm, the Terrain, the Corporal, the Heaven Guard, the Sergeant, the Heat, the Guardian, the Pulse, the Trigon, the Antique, the AK Redline, the AUG Chameleon, and the Op Asimov. And honestly, I'm really happy that the AUG Chameleon went up in price recently because they buffed the AUG Chameleon actually went up, which was kind of surprising, but there's literally no other options. The only skin that you could possibly choose as being the best skin in the Phoenix case is the Op Asimov. 100%. You cannot argue with that. The Op Asimov is the king of the Operation Phoenix case, okay? Next case. All right, next up we have the Huntsman case, and fun fact, this is actually one of the most confusing cases in CSGO because it technically does have a USPS Orion, but I think you can only get it from trade-up contracts or what. I don't even know. I think maybe, I don't even know. It's weird. Like, this case is actually kind of strange. Also, it used to have the M4A4 Howl, but they had to remove it and replace it with the Desert Strike. Yeah. They got rid of the Howl, you know, one of the coolest looking skins in the game, even today in 2019, and they replaced it with the Desert Strike. Like, who does that? Anyways, though, this case has the Galil Kami, the Slash, the Isaac, the Pulse, the Twist, the Module, the Antique, the Heaven Guard, the Torque, the Datter, the Atomic Alloy, the Cyrex, the Kaiman, the Vulcan, and the Desert Strike. Used to have the Howl, but not anymore. Yeah, it says, note, some skins have been removed from the Huntsman case. All of these have been removed. The Desert Warfare, the Retribution, the Poison Dart, the Curse, the Orion, and of course, the Howl. So these ones were just removed from the case, but not the collection. So you can still get all of these in trade-up contracts. So that actually makes Huntsman trade-ups really desirable. But of course, you cannot get the Howl. The Howl is the only skin you cannot get because they literally removed it from the game. The only way to get it is to trade for it. But of course, the king of the Huntsman case is the AK-47 Vulcan. Nothing comes even close to the looks of the Vulcan. Next case. Next up is the Operation Breakout Weapon Case. You guys probably know this case. It was the first case to include butterfly knives. Yes, it also had lots of other really cool skins like the Desert Strike, the Labyrinth, the Urban Hazard, the Ivory, the Abyss, the Osiris, the Koi, the Supernova, the Tigress, the Foul Play, the Conspiracy, the Water Elemental, the Cyrix, and the P250 Asimov. In terms of like crowning the king of the Breakout case, this one was kind of difficult. And in my opinion, guys, the best skin in the Operation Breakout Weapon Case has got to be the Glock Water Elemental. That might be a little controversial, but when I think of like skins from the Breakout case, the only one that really comes to mind, well, the two that come to mind are obviously any of the butterfly knives and of course also the Water Elemental. Those are the two things that kind of come to mind. And you know, I've been using Water Elementals since they pretty much came out, and they've always been my favorite Glocks in the game, besides the Glock Fades, but they're the best Glocks on a budget. Gotta give it to the Water Elemental. Next case. Anyways, guys, we are back on the Esports 2014 summer case, and this case has a lot of really cool shit in it. Alright, it has the Red Python, the Dark Water, the Hexan, the Blood Tiger, the Bratatats, the Ultraviolet, the Steel Disruption, the Virus, the Ocean Foam, the Blue Streak, the Crimson Web, the Eagle, and the Cortacera, as well as the Bloomstick, the Cortacera Op. Wait, by the way, there's the P2000 Cortacera and the Op Cortacera. There's a difference. Also the Bengal Tiger, the Bullet Rain, and the Jaguar. And this one's probably going to piss a lot of you guys off, but instead of picking any of these skins up here, I picked the Desert Eagle Crimson Web, specifically in factory new, because it is such a cool, clean looking skin. It is just amazing. No, I really do like the Crimson Web though. All right. And I think the Crimson Web is the king of the Esports 2014 case. Next up, we have the Operation Vanguard Weapon Case. This case has some skins. What do those skins look like? Oh, they look a little something like this. They look like the Murky and the Urban Hazard and the Delusion. Also the Dart, the Firestarter, the Highwayman, the Grinder, the Basilisk, the Griffin, the Cartel, the Cardiac, the Twain Tranquility, the Fire Elemental, and of course also the Wasteland Rebel. And it's pretty obvious which one is the best, and it's definitely the AK-47 Wasteland Rebel. It is the king of the Operation Vanguard Weapon Case. Okay, so yep. Next up is the Chroma Case. This was actually one of the first cases that I ever unboxed back in the day when it first came out, and like looking through this case, like this case definitely brings back a lot of nostalgia. So the Chroma Case includes the XM Quicksilver, the Grotto, the System Lock, the Catacombs, the Deadly Poison, the Urban Shock, the Serenity, the Malachite, the Naga, the Myrtos, the Cartel, the Dragon King, the Manowar, and the Chatterbox. And honestly, this was kind of the first case where both the reds were kind of mediocre. Obviously the Man of War looks kind of cool and the Chatterbox is kind of cool as well, but there's much better alternatives. There's way better skins for less money that exist. So yeah, the Chroma Case, it kind of had like really lame reds, but the reason why this case was so cool was because of its knives. This was the first case in the game to include like the new knives, the new Chroma knives, which included like the Marble Fade, the Rust Coat, the Damascus Steel, the Tiger Tooths. Like a lot of new knives came out in this case, and that's why it was so appealing. Honestly, in my opinion, I think the best skin in this case, in the Chroma Case, is definitely the Dragon King. The Dragon King is the Chroma King. Next case, and I guess I should say final case. And guys, the final case we're going to be talking about today is the Chroma 2 case. I decided to split this up into two parts. So if you guys want to see the second part, just drop a like on this video. As soon as it hits 1,000 likes, I'll post the second video. And even if it doesn't hit 1,000 likes, I'll still post it anyways. But just drop a like if you guys enjoyed the video. As long as I have your support, I'll be able to keep on going. I'll be able to keep making content. Also come to the Twitch streams, please. I'm begging you, please. Anyways, though, the Chroma 2 case did end up including the Armor Core, the Origami, the Man of War, the Valence, the Bronze Deco, the Elite Build, the Grand Prix, the Pole Position, the Heat, the Worm God, the Dejin, the Monkey Business, the Eco, the Neon Rider, and of course, the M4 A1S Hyper Beast. And this was the first, this is another stepping stone case that released a really, really popular skin that made it onto other, like, I guess weapon iterations or whatever. It made it onto different weapons. The Hyper Beast was the most popular skin in this case by far. When they released this case, when people saw the Hyper Beast, it blew their minds because it had such a cool design and it was just something new, something fresh, something amazing. And I think the Hyper Beast is probably definitely in the top 5 most popular CSGO skins of all time. And of course, the best skin in the Chroma 2 case was the Hyper Beast. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I actually made it live on stream. I stream, you know, we stream 5 days a week, twitch.tv/TurboMotionZ. Follow me, hit me with that follow button, and I do let you guys know in the Discord and on Twitter and all social media and stuff. I post stuff letting people know that I'm streaming, but you can also follow me too to maybe get that notification. I had a lot of fun making today's video, and I'm going to be uploading a lot of new stuff and a lot of stuff that I enjoy in the future. So if you guys want to see the whole process, you guys know where to go. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, share, subscribe, click that bell icon. And if you guys watch the video all the way until the end, leave a comment saying hashtag my favorite skin is the blank skin, and try to pick skins that I talked about in today's video. So pretty much anything released between August 14th, 2013 and April 15th, 2015. So anything from the CSGO weapon case to the Chroma 2 case, let me know what your favorite skin in the game is in the form of a hashtag. And if you do that, I'll do my best to try to give you guys a heart. And that was super complicated. Oh man. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you guys on Twitch, and also join the Discord server and all that stuff too. Follow me on social media. All the links are in the description down below, and I will see you guys later. So it's your boy Turbo, and I'm out. Peace.